So cool. Wait, come.
Oh god, already have an idea of what's gonna happen.
Oh, that's 300 to the roof here. I feel like Bigfoot's gonna pop out behind from one of these trees.
So good. We were just playing about that.
Hey?
Was already started. Hey, hello. So yeah, we're here at Lelusha. We're gonna find out what the big deal is about Lelusha. We're planning on doing chest and back today. Okay, chest and back today. Etienne just joined us like last minute. Etienne's here, Ayanda's here, and not gonna lie, so far it doesn't look bad. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit smaller than we thought, but yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna do our thing. And today, the video topic, I almost forgot. The video topic for today, it's not going to be like a normal vlog. So the video topic today is 5 things. 5 things that I wish I knew. Why are you laughing? 5 things that I wish I knew before I'm at the stage that I am at now. So like, basically 5 things I wish someone would have told me on my way to where I am now. So yeah, we're going to do our thing. Any last words, Steve? You good? So, number 1, this is in like no particular order, né? So the one I put here is more is not always better. So growing up and obviously seeing the gym culture, seeing what's on the Instagram, seeing what's on YouTube, so and so people say do more, you know, if something's not working, work harder, you know, do more reps, do more weight, you know, and that's not always the best thing because you don't know what the problem is. You don't know exactly what the problem might be. So your phone might be shit. Maybe you're eating shit. Maybe you need to do more in terms of knowing what you're doing, understanding what you're doing. So like, just to like relay that message, because I know from a young age, if my chest wasn't growing, because that's something I really struggled with. My chest wasn't growing, so I felt kind of shit about my chest. I'm gonna try and stop cursing. Sorry. So yeah, I felt bad about my chest, but like, I always thought the way to fix it was just to do more reps, or just to do more sets, more weights, which is not the case. So the one thing that improved in terms of that is knowing what I was doing, focusing on the mind-muscle connection, focusing on what the function of my pec is. And then from there, I don't have a huge chest, naturally, but it's definitely gotten better than before. Okay, back to the workout.
This is gonna be heavy. Get it, big boy.
That was heavy. Okay, good. Okay, the next one I got here is building muscle takes years. And I feel like we know this in concept, but like when you actually do it and you actually go through the process of building muscle, you actually find out just how long it takes. So a lot of people ask how long you've been training, how long you've been doing this, whatever. I've been doing it for about 8 years. So even then, I'm still not like, if you like imagine other people who've been doing it longer, Like my dad's been doing it since before I was born. So like it takes a long time. I feel like people don't have a realistic expectation of how long it takes to build good quality muscle. So that's another thing I'd want you guys to know. Give yourself about 5 years to build a solid physique. You know, maybe even 10. Okay, if depending on the level of solid you have in your mind. But I'd say about 5 years. Okay. Next.
So palm cover could have came out more graceful.
What?
More graceful on the palm cover remover.
It's an old shirt. I don't know what you want from me.
Norvaza on the beat. Yo, Smoke. This one's Fuego. This one's Fuego. This one's Fuego.
Number 3 on the list is running for long periods and building muscle do not go together. And I put that on there. Actually, gonna feel some type of way about it. But for me, it didn't work because I used to play soccer and I wanted to start like bodybuilding and gaining some muscle. And I'd go to the gym after school, run, do some soccer. Like I said, do some soccer, lift weights, and then like I felt like my body wasn't going anywhere. Probably because it wasn't. Because that running sends a different response to your body. That's why long distance runners, sprinters have different types of physique. Still cardio based, different types of physiques though, because of the type of cardio they're doing. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying not to do any cardio, but like how long the cardio is definitely impacts your muscles, you know, because you do more cardio, that type of cardio anyways, like your body's gonna want to pare muscle down and it's not gonna help. Which I had to learn that the hard way. Okay, there's 2 more. Okay. Another thing I put down here as number 4 is I wish I knew how muscles work. Sort of ties into the last one. I forgot, was it number 2 or 3? Kind of out of breath now. But sort of ties into the last one. So how muscles work. So the more you know how the muscle works, for instance, your chest, you know, you perform movements differently when you know how the muscle is supposed to work. So instead of doing a chest press or a dumbbell press where you just move the weights up and down, when you know how the chest is supposed to work, it's supposed to push in front of you and move your arm across midline. So when you do the actual movement, you do that. Okay, so that goes with all the muscles. When you do the squats, it's good to do squats where you can do like heavy squats, but like with good form. Let's say until your femur being your thigh bone, just like parallel to the ground, which is like about there. But also if you don't have any movements where you train the full range of a joint like your knee joint, which is just like your tricep, because it's what do they call it? Basically moves in a singular plane where you open and close the whole time. So it wouldn't make sense to train your tricep like this. So why would you train your quad not all the way, you know what I mean? So it's a similar kind of thing, but it's all about knowing how the muscles work so that you can train them more effectively. Okay, we got one more. Okay, we found a little room here so I can do this last one. Yeah, the workout has been very good, very good. Okay, the last one I put here is the exercises you do. Oh, the exercises you don't like. This thing's moving. The exercises you don't like usually hold the biggest gains. And obviously, the biggest, maybe not the biggest, but like usually hold gains, because I know for a fact that the reason why, if you don't like an exercise, let's put injuries and maybe if it feels weird on your joints aside. Usually because you don't like the exercise because it's hard.
And
That's
it
just
works.
exactly. That's just the
Like
only
split
reason.
squats.
Bulgarians are a key example. even doing like the hack squats all the way down to full knee flexion. If you have the ankle mobility to do so, you should do that. Because even I used to do like the hack squats up until like there at the beginning, and I used to put like a couple plates, and I felt strong and whatever. But I think I saw, was it Chris Bumstead or someone else doing it all the way? I was a hypertrophy coach. Hypertrophy coach? He did it all the way down. I was like, and then he explained why he did it, and it made sense. So naturally, the first time I tried it, took all the weights out, and it felt like I was doing like with weights, And I was humbled, of course, but also what began to happen is my legs began to grow, like for real, like my quads grew, and people were like, what do you do for legs and all that kind of stuff. So it's not to say that the hack squat is the best movement for legs, even though I still rate it pretty highly. It's just because I gave my body something that it's never had before. And this ties in sort of to like the point that I mentioned earlier about knowing how muscles work so that you can effectively work out. It's not just about going to the gym and sweating. That's not what we're trying to do, okay? Anyways, I hope you guys got some value from this. The workout was absolutely good. That was excellent. We're gonna do probably like a pose down. I'll probably film the pose down and then post it on my Instagram. Probably post it on the Instagram. But yeah, thank you Daksha, thank you to Ayanda and Etienne for coming with. I'll see you guys on the other side. Subscribe, do all that stuff. I appreciate you guys. Shop.